Hello, I'm Henry. We've got slimline storage heating. My mum and dad weighed it all up. It's easy to put in, doesn't need a regular service, and the new slim heaters have their own controls. Running on economy 7 less than half price electricity, it's the cheapest way of heating in many homes. But what about hot water? Said Mum. Ah, said Dad, lots of hot water too, and on economy 7 it's cheaper overall. When they weighed it all up, they chose electric. Heat Electric, take control.
There are parcels. There are Red Star parcels. And now there's Red Star with delivery. The only parcel service that runs to a published timetable and delivers to the door, same day or overnight. Red Star's delivering to the door.
As always, of course, coming up in just a few moments' time, our usual late-night look at the weather forecast for those of us here in the Thames television area. Now, though, it's time for our final programme for this evening, and it's more Night Thoughts, tonight in the company of Anne Jennings.
Sex discrimination is very much in vogue these days. When you think about it, our Lord Jesus Christ was 2,000 years ahead of his time. Then, women were very much chattels and possessions of their fathers or husbands, and still are in many parts of the world. It would have been quite understandable when our Lord died on the cross at Calvary if he had done it only for the male half of the world, given the climate of the time. Yet there is no doubt about the fact that he died to make all humanity right with God, men and women alike. All of us were responsible for the breaking of the relationship with God, which Christ healed on Calvary. If Christ died to make all men and women at one with God, why does the Church persist in saying that only men can represent people to God and God to people? Either we are living in Christian times or we are not. Neither men nor women are defective in God's sight. Good night.
Here's the weather forecast. Tonight, showers to the east, dry elsewhere. Tuesday will be mostly dry, though the chance of a little rain. The high 11 degrees Celsius, that's 52 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the weather. Norman St John Stevens and Mr Roy Castle are the special studio guests on TVAM's Good Morning Great Britain. They get up and about bright and early, of course, at 6:15 later on this morning. And at 9:25, also in the AM part of the day, we're back with you with news of the capital and the Thames news headlines. The news is, of course, tomorrow evening at 7:30. It's Andrew Gardner and Sarah Kennedy who get things underway with our Thames Telethon for 1985. Right around the clock for a full action-packed 24 hours. Incidentally, full details of this mammoth, massive production can be found on page 71 of the good old TV Times magazine. So hopefully you can join us at some point of the proceedings tomorrow night, if not right through the night. But for the moment, on behalf of all of us here at our Euston Road studios at Thames Television, good night. Hopefully I'll have the pleasure of your company again tomorrow evening, and here's our last look at the studio clock. And I can tell you, hopefully, that it's fast approaching midnight 32. Good night. Yes, I'm still here to tell you, please don't forget to switch off your television sets, will you? Good night, once again.